Good morning, Oak Grove students. Miss Misty here, and I'm in the Mother Garden getting ready to plant our warm season crops. I wanted to let you all know that I'm doing really well. I hope you guys are staying home and happy and healthy with your families. And today I have all these beautiful vegetable starts that we planted it by seed in our 6-packs, and they've grown and they're really ready to get into the ground. So that's what I'm going to do today. I have our tomato plants, I have our squash plants, I have some basil starts. I also have a lot of seeds that I've been saving, and I will be planting these also. Some beans, and some cilantro, and some carrots, maybe a little bit more squash, some lemon cucumbers, and some beautiful tri-colored zucchini. And that's what I'll be starting to plant, and then I'll come back and do another video later, and we'll be able to see how they're doing and if they're growing in their progress. Okay, so I have one of our little tomato plant starts that we planted by seed. Look how well it's doing. It's got lots of tomato blossoms on it, getting ready to make the tomato. And I'm going to dig a hole in one of our garden beds in the Mother Garden. I want to get a pretty nice deep hole, have it planted a little bit deeper than it is in the pot. They actually like to have some soil around their stems to start to give them a nice sturdy growth. And then I'm going to put the soil back around it, just like that. See, I noticed I buried a couple of the leaves, which is fine. And this is an early girl tomato, and I'm going to put a tomato cage over the top because they grow pretty tall. They're kind of like a vine, and they're going to need some support to keep the fruit off of the ground. All right, so I have our little baby basil starts. They're a little bit smaller than I would normally plant them in the ground, but the weather's so nice and warm that I'm going to go ahead and dig some small holes. Remember to take these out of the 6-pack. Do it carefully by pushing from the bottom. Just push them up like that and give them a little space. The soil level should be just slightly covering the root ball of our plant starts. So this is the root ball. All these little baby root hairs with the soil in it is the root ball. And I have this one here in the ground. And I'm going to go ahead and plant all these little basils all in this same area so they can get nice water. I'm planting them in this beautiful compost that we've added to the garden a few months back. And that's it for the basil. Yep. Okay, so I am going to plant some cilantro seeds in our garden next to our tomato. On the back of the package, if you have some seeds, it will tell you how deep they should be planted in the ground, in the soil. This one says 1/4 of an inch deep, which is really good to practice your math. 1/4 of an inch. So that's not very deep. And usually the rule of thumb is the smaller the seed, or the bigger the seed, the deeper the seed needs to be in the ground. So I'm going to just gently place these in a little trough, a little buried or line that I've made in the soil, and just drop them in the soil about, let's say, doesn't really say how far apart they need to be, but think of cilantro as a stem. We eat the leaves of it, the cilantro, so it doesn't mind being planted somewhat close together. So I've put them about 1/2 of an inch apart, the seeds, And now I'm just going to lightly push that soil over the top of my little line I've made in the soil. Pat it down a little bit. And hopefully those are going to grow. Hey Oak Grove, I'm here in my own garden at home now. I'm here with my dog Willie. He's helping me garden this morning. And I have planted all my beautiful plants. I have my tomatoes and my cilantro starts at home. I'm really hoping that you're able to garden at your own home with your families. And you are welcome to email me through the school, Miss M. Fiddler at OGUSD, if you have any questions or comments.